Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Dyson's program. I'm Calmputer, and last episode, a lot happened. Did automate a number of things. But yeah, there's still things eluding me right now. These plane filters, I need free materials, Casimir Crystals, technically Dyson sphere components, solar sails. Yeah, there's a lot. But first, I think it's time to automate the logistic stations. Possibly even the orbital collector, now that I have that. Except to make that, I need to make accumulator, which is not a problem. I can automate that just fine. I should probably make that a bigger thing, though. Like a bigger automated thing. And then eventually I'll need to get to this, but free materials. Always that big issue. Trying to see if there's anything else that I've missed. Wait, hold on. Orbital collectors needs reinforced thrusters. So I need to automate that too. Well, I kind of have over here. Except it's going straight into these logistics vessels, so not quite ideal. Also, now that I have prisms automated, I can just do this, I think. No, I can't. But I can take it here. Delete you. Oh, you're gonna be a problem. Let's compromise. There we go. And you need to be set to demand. Right, that's all good now. So you're making plasma infusers, I think, and you're going over here and everything is fine and backed up. That's all good. Anyway, towers. Automated. Yes, good. All right. This, it's weird. Like, yes, for every two I make, one goes into creating the interstellar ones. But it seems like I'm only ever going to get half as many interstellar logistic stations as I'm going to get planetary logistic stations. And oh, this everyone actually started building. Interesting. All right, good. Well, maybe now, perhaps. It just took a while for this ones to... Yeah, maybe. Still feels weird. I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna. Right, so that's interstellar and planetary logistics stations. Automated, sort of. Not ever going to have a lot of them. I don't think it's ever going to go all the way up. Also, what happens to the music? Oh, thank you. There you go. Right. Yeah, this will have to do for now. I don't need all that many of them, I suppose, technically. Also can't fit all that many of them next to each other, so I guess it's all good. What is not good, however, is copper. Copper is very not good. In fact, I think that's the vein I highlighted a little while ago. Come on, no, I don't want to go into space. There we go. This is 87,000. And we have 98 on the entire planet. So, yeah, not great. We're also kind of losing stone at a precipitous rate. Coal, not so much, but yeah. So, copper is a major disaster just waiting to happen, as is kind of hydrogen as well, and thereby also deuterium. And here we see a little bit of a... not really a problem, as we can so clearly discern right there. It is a bit of an experiment I'm running. It'll take a while before we can actually test it, though, because these drain at... I don't even have a word for how slow they drain. So, yeah, in fact, some of them are still full. Let's fix that. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, that's probably gonna be, like, next episode or so, because this, just getting this one here to go red, that's taking about 2 hours. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll have to go get back to that later. What now, though? What news? I do need miniature particle colliders for, future stuff, which means I absolutely do need frame materials now. It's starting to get a little bit desperate for that. And I have all of the materials, and none of them require copper to my knowledge. So that's all good. Actually, let's double check that. Yeah, no. It's all good. It's all good. Fine. And that also means I can automate satellite substations. Wide area power distribution. I might be able to stop using Tesla towers. Maybe. Except... something feels off. They seem a little bit too good to be true. But who knows? Anyway, frame materials, and I might as well get Casimir Crystals out of the way at the same time, and plane filters probably as well. Just where to put it? Never mind. Here's a good spot, I think. We can even give a little room for this crude oil here. Yeah, this will do. And that will not. Oh, and this will also not do. So many things that just need to go away. There we go. No. That annoys me more than it should. But, oh well. Right. Building. There we go. Frame materials, we've got them. They're really slow right now because power finally... Wow. Yeah, that's an issue. And it's really drastically dropping because every single one of them is getting taxed far more than they should be, maybe? No, not really. Well, we're still not quite there yet for the experiment to prove whether it's successful or not. I need everything to simply shut down and become red rather than just yellow. You know what? Let's help it along. I expected this to be something I had to play around with next episode. But I guess we're lucky, or I mean, depending on how you look at it. Do you have anything in you? You do not. Very good. 36. Any second now. Should drop even further. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're cooking. Right, so everything just shut down. This is an overload. Basically, satisfactory version overload. Not that it needs a mod or anything, but yeah. This time, because everything is red, including these sorters, it's not possible to do something like this and hope the system will boot up, because it won't. Because the sorters simply don't have enough power to actually start pulling stuff into the mini fusion power station or thermal power stations or thermal generator stations. I forget what they're called. Anyway, yeah, this is a concern, and that's why I made a little bit of a safety system down here. See, these are not connected to the power at all. Now, if I connect them like this, I don't suspect anything will happen. Right, no. However, what if I do this? Right. Is that enough for all of you? Notice, everything else is still red, but these are powered. And it's actually registering here, but it shouldn't, technically. Because it's an entire separate, like, power grid, if you will. Now, can I use these, which would be, yeah, about 90 megawatts, to kickstart the rest of the system by connecting it? I can! That's marvelous. That's... Wow, that took no time at all. Alright, great. And then we disconnect it again and disconnect these. Great. That's absolutely fantastic. And this is set to storage, so any surplus that isn't being used by the main system, and also we can actually shore that up a little bit. Any refined oil that isn't being used by the system gets stored here, so we have a massive amount. Great. I've been wondering how... Also, now I kind of want to see if I can use this, like, wind turbine to connect it to just these guys over here. And, well, I mean, I don't want to wait the couple of hours it will take to drain these again, but maybe I just connect this, like there, just in case. But yeah, that takes a really big load off my shoulder. I should probably make an extra video about that, like a tutorial thing. But I haven't really been doing that for this game, and I kind of don't want to either. But yeah, great. Now I have basically a fuse box. Not really. I mean, I'm not an electrician, so I don't really know the ins and outs of a fuse box. But just a way to boot everything up If, for instance, I suddenly don't have enough deuterium fuel rods to actually power these, and then I just build a, handcraft a storage unit of them just to get them into the system. But if I do that, then it won't actually boot up quickly enough. So, yeah. Now I can just connect that, and that should fix it. Right. Anyway, yes. I think... Is there anything else I absolutely do need to do right now, except remove this? We have... Oh, wow, 11 of them. That's a massive amount, isn't it? Because we're not getting processors, because we're not getting copper. Hold on. I have 19 interstellar logistics stations. I have 160 mining machines. I do not have any mini fusion power stations. That's something I should actually automate right here. And this is now very much in the way. Okay, no. Anyway, let's see, we'll go about there. And we're back, and that's really odd. Carbon nanotubes should not be a problem. Unless I've entirely forgotten to make them, even? I don't think I have. Is this you? It is you! And you have all you need, you just aren't enough to make them. That makes a lot of very depressing sense. So I need to shore that up. Great. Oh, I haven't really been using them, I suppose. That's very possible. I could make one more row, but it wouldn't make much of a difference, sadly. So no. In other news, hydrogen, still a problem. But at least that's all taken care of, I suspect. Maybe, possibly, potentially. I keep saying that, but just never turns out to be true. Okay, so we have 70 coming in, so that's something. Also, wow, Come on. There. Why are you so fiddly? Also, couldn't you, like, design it so that if you hold down control, it, like, steps in increments? Same with the shift, maybe. Anyway, that's for far, far in the future updates, possibly. And we haven't made any, so this is going to take a while. While that happens... well, there's not really much I can do here now. But it feels like this has been a very productive episode. Maybe, possibly. We have all of the towers coming in, and I have 11 of each. Because we're not making enough processors. Because we are not making enough... come on. Thank you. I'm just going to steal all of those. And ponder processors. Yeah, still that copper. Yeah. It's, I think, time to start thinking about Cancri 1. There you are. And it's 9 million copper ore. Yeah, also just a 1 million iron ore, which is not great, but we do have, 2 million on Cancri 4. Yeah, that's a problem too. Anyway, with that depressing news, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer. This has been Dyson's Weird Program. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.